Hi, I'm Gina and I work at Bury Art Museum. Bury Art Museum is located on Moss Street, just round the corner from the Bury Met stop. At Bury Art Museum we house lots of beautiful paintings, our earliest ones from the 1700s all the way up to contemporary pieces today. Once we are back open, we would love it if you could visit us. Today, we would like you to do a Recreate challenge, where you recreate paintings from our collection using objects from your household. We have two of our Bury Creatives group on hand today, Lucy and Natalie, who are going to help us out with this challenge and have come up with some great ideas of their own. I have picked 4 artworks from our collection. When you have a go, you can look at Bury Art Museum on Art UK and pick whichever painting you fancy to recreate. The first painting I've chosen is The Fall of Clarendon by E.M. Ward. This painting is by a Victorian artist who is depicting a historical scene. The scene shows King Charles in the distance, who has fallen out with the Earl of Clarendon, who you can see in the middle. Charles II is walking away with his back to us, and the Earl of Clarendon is walking down the steps with the whole court looking at him and gossiping. I picked this piece as there are so many different characters for you to recreate. The people of the court were party goers and very fancy, wearing bright colours and luxurious material. Do you have any bright colours or colourful clothes? Or if you have more of a black wardrobe, why don't you choose to be the Earl of Clarendon? What must he be thinking in this scene? The next painting is a still life by Samuel Smith. This painting shows different objects on a table that you would be able to find in a Victorian kitchen. There's pots, pans, a candle and vegetables. What's in your kitchen today? Recreate it however you like and use up-to-date objects. We have modern artworks in our collection too, like this painting by Geoffrey Woodhead. More of an abstract piece, the painting shows 2 sources of light reflecting in the water, one red and one blue. We aren't told what these are. What do you think they could be? The blue makes me feel cold and the red makes me feel hot, and the still water makes me feel calm. This is a moment that might change any second. Have a go at recreating this whole painting on your floor. You can collect objects that are black, white, red and blue, put them together and make it look like this scene. Lastly, we turn to thinking more about ourselves in this portrait of a female sitter. She sits thinking and reflecting, her image also being reflected in the mirror behind her. The clothes she wears sum up who she is, and she has a book in her hand, her head lost in the stories it tells. Recreate this painting as a self-portrait of you. What clothes would you pick to sum you up? What objects would you choose? Think about all your favourite things and try to put them in this portrait. A portrait all about you. That's it for now. Let's see how Lucy and Natalie got on, and then why not have a go yourself?
We recreated some of the pictures from the gallery using household objects.
We put everything that we own together to make a picture. You can just use bed sheets or towels or blankets, anything that like the same colours.
No one's gonna have something from the 19th century. You just need to use some more modern versions like bed sheets and blankets and pillows, whatever you've got. We used the floor in the living room as the base. We just recorded each stage and then took a final picture. For my self-portrait, I put a tape measure around my neck because I really love sewing. And then I have a stack of books because I've always got my head in books. And then I put a wooden spoon there because I love baking and I could do with a chocolate cake right now. The little sewing kit in the corner of the mirror. Flowered headbands because they're from Ukraine and they represent dancing as well. And on the top of the books is a little ginger angel because my mum was surprised that she could find a ginger angel, so I had to put it in there. It was lots of fun recreating it.
Yeah. But then it also represented you.
Yeah, a good way to express yourself through art in a different form. So not just the regular medium like painting and drawing. It was a way of being creative, using your mind differently. Honestly, I just wandered into the kitchen and thought, I can see some red apples, I'm going to use those. Open the cupboard, saw what else I could use, and before you know it, you've got a basket full of things that you didn't even realise you had that you can use.
You found stuff that you didn't even know you had from ages ago. Brought that out and put it in a picture.
It's fun seeing a picture and then thinking, oh, I remember we have that, and then going getting, say, a wooden spoon and creating it as a nose or something. It was very fun.
It doesn't matter if you think, oh, that's rubbish, because nothing in art is rubbish. It's always a good painting or a good picture. Anything, you can use anything to make art. Go for it.